Nat Niddham, one biohack you're working on in your life right now.
Honestly, it's a little less biohacking. I'm trying to get out in the morning. Nervous system regulation is the number one thing I think that I need to be working on. And honestly, I feel like everybody who's watching this or listening to this, you need to check in with yourself, because if you find that you're overwhelmingly in a heightened state of arousal, and I don't mean that in a sexual way, I mean like you're always going, your mind is going all the time, you're moving a million miles an hour. The number one thing you want to do is check in with your shoulders, and you'll notice 99% of the time your shoulders are somewhere between here.
Been there a million times.
Right? And so all of a sudden, if you roll your shoulder back and come down, you just realize, oh, okay, that's what's called being in a sympathetic state.
Yeah.
And if you can take 1 second and breathe into your diaphragm, you will find that you know this better than anybody, that is the one thing that we can do that can suddenly just downregulate our nervous system. And I think that's the most important thing we need to do.
I could not agree more. I think another way to really just get an assessment of where your nervous system is at is just with checking heart rate variability. I think you and I both just agreed before this conversation that both of our HRV is just in the toilet right now. And that's a sign that the nervous system needs a little bit of attention. You know, I want to go back to your comment about the mornings. For me, the mornings are sacred. You know, that first hour or two when I wake up, if I can move slow and be still. I've started doing this thing where I just go out on my balcony and I just read 10 pages and just sit outside. Like, just that morning stillness is a biohack. And it's just a time to be still and be present before the onslaught of the day. So that's another way to downregulate the nervous system. But making the morning sacred, I think, is another way to look at it.
People have been talking about this for a long time, but we forget. Don't even look at your phone for the first hour.
Ooh, that's hard.
It's a nightmare. But not looking at your phone, because I don't necessarily, I work out first thing in the morning when I work out, and the gym just moved my workouts to 6:30 a.m. from 7, which is very painful. But I have found as a result that I won't look at my phone until 8 o'clock. And even though sometimes I'm like, whoa, that whoa would have happened at 6:15 if I'd looked at it then. And I'm better prepared to deal with the rise, if you will, of adrenaline and whatever at 8 than I am at 6:15 in the morning.
Yeah.
I think the nervous system regulation piece is so critical, because everything else that you're doing will work either better or worse depending on where your nervous system is at.
You know, you see a lot of things, Nat, just doing what you do. And for you to just boil it down to the simplest, low-tech, zero-tech thing you can do is beautiful. What's one thing right now you're grateful for that's bringing joy into your life?
There's a lot of things I'm grateful for. Obviously you're grateful for your family, your partner, my partner who's been, really good support to me all these years. But I'm also extremely grateful for the people and the friendships in this community. People like you, honestly.
Love you, Nat. And you know what it's time for?
Namaste.